Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity mod. So we have a very awesome episode ahead of us. My goal is to take down the Plague Bringer Goliath. This thing kind of haunts me because I remember in one series it would just absolutely wipe me every single time I went up against it. So I'm hoping that I've got a very nice version of it. So I was originally going to make this episode all about the cores. So in yesterday's episode, I was talking about the cores of Helium, the cores of Cinder, and Chaos. And I said, oh, you can now get these in your world by finding them. And that's not actually the case. Thankfully to some of the awesome commenters like you, I now know that that's not the case at all. What you actually need is to get the cores and then combine them with ectoplasm. So I went ahead and did that. Now, with a little bit of helium, it wasn't a hard craft at all. I made one of the best weapons going, right? And here it is, the P90. I love this thing. I really love this thing. Now, I can start a little bit of an enemy cycle here if I spawn these two enemies in. They should actually overlap. Are they going to overlap? There you go. They should keep spawning themselves in. It's just kind of cool. Right, this is the P90. It's insane, and I love it. So what I'm doing is I'm down here, and I'm going to be getting Cryonic Ore, because Cryonic Ore is going to make me new bullets, because this thing eats bullets like, I don't know, a happy man at a buffet, right? I don't know what that means, but whatever. So, yeah, this thing is amazing, and it definitely needs a lot of bullets to go. So I could be making the chlorophyte bullets, but like I said in a previous episode, I'm not overly keen on making chlorophyte bullets. They're very expensive. And I think these are pretty awesome, and they're a really cheap alternative to it. And the ice biome is a lot closer, so there's always that. So, I was also looking through some of the comments yesterday, and everyone was recommending that I check out the Astral Blaster again, because, as you guys know, I made it yesterday, and I put it away because I was like, it's alright. But it does actually home in on the enemies, so I totally agree. That does make it so much better. But it's still not great, though, compared to some of the other weapons. Now, I don't know if that's because I've been lucky and I've got good weapons, or just because it's not scaled right. But either way, it doesn't really matter. But I have checked it out, and I definitely agree, and I do appreciate the recommendation. So, I feel like we need a decent amount. Truthfully, we need a decent amount of Cryonic Ore, because I want to be able to just, like, click down my finger and let this thing just kind of do all the work for me today. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to collect some more Cryonic Ore, and then I'll meet you guys back at the house. Oh, I got poisoned, and I think I'm going to die. Don't die. Oh, I was going to die. I was going to die. Hopefully, it's enough bullets. But then again, I feel like I've just smashed through 1,000 of them, not even really thinking about it. But while we're actually talking about houses, I said I'd meet you back here. I did post something a little bit different today, and I am going to plug it. So I made my very first kind of vlog, and that feels strange to say. And I want them to go along with the episodes that you watch every day, because I want to let you in my life a little bit more than I have done previously. So after today's episode, you will find it linked at the very end. It's not long, they'll never be long, but I would love it if you could go and check it out and be part of that side of the community that I would really love to start building up, because I think that'd be really special. So, Cryonic Bars, how many can we make? Well, we can make a ton. We can make an absolute ton. Let's grab some bullets, and we'll do this. So, where we need to go is essentially the jungle. I feel like the majority of today's episode is going to be set in the jungle now, because I need to farm for the items that we need. I need to craft them. I need to try and fight the boss. Hopefully the boss is nice to me, and if it's not, I've got to go back and refight it and refight it. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. But it was really awesome going over some of the comments yesterday, I'm not going to lie. Like, reading the comments has been so fun recently, because I feel like the channel's been getting a lot more attention over the past, like, I don't know, week. And that usually happens. So when a YouTuber goes from posting inconsistently, which I would say I was doing for the majority of 2018, to posting very consistently, which is what I've been doing over the past month and a bit, you know, you start actually building up your audience a lot more, and you start seeing new faces, because I read the comments every day and I recognize pretty much everyone that comments, but you start seeing new faces pop up, and that's always very exciting. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that, and it's definitely been a big part of my, like, daily routine and stuff. And you'll see me down there. Usually I'm just like hearting people's comments because there's so many to respond to. But it's fun to read. So this definitely needed a reforge. And I think that might actually be it. 33 damage increase over knockback as well. I will take that because I don't think it's a weapon that really has much knockback anyway. Let's actually check that out. Extremely weak knockback. Yeah, it's not like I actually needed it. So I think what we might do is we might actually teleport into the temple. And that will get me there a little bit quicker. So let's see. Shop and... Okay, your shop is empty. Want to try that again? Yeah, okay. That's kind of like when... It's linked to this. Wow, I didn't even realize. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of like when you come to one of my YouTube videos recently and it says private. That's that kind of bait and switch, you know, where his shop was empty. Ah, and I'm realizing this P90 is not that great on enemies that have a very high defense. And I'm thinking that's what's happening here. Like, when I was trying to take down that unicorn, I don't know if it's because I think I'm meant to kill it faster because the bullets are going faster, or just in general, like, it's not as good as I thought it was. We're going to grab this because I will take some miracle fruit if I actually get the chance. Look at that, got plenty of life fruit now. This is actually what we needed, so I'm kind of glad we ran into that enemy, although that enemy almost, like, completely game-ended me. So we need lots of plague cell canisters. I don't know if we need chlorophyte bars as well. Like, this is an enemy with a very high defense, and it's not doing very well. But pick a bat. A bat's got very low defense. These have got very low defense. So I do think it's kind of hit and miss, really. Let's actually check. How many plague cell canisters do we need? Let's set ourselves a limit so we don't get stuck down here forever. So if I bang these into here, to make the abomination, you need 10. Okay, I can make that. So I'll stick around for a little bit. I'll do some farming, because this might actually end up taking a while. I tell you what, farming for this actually really did take a long time. I was kind of like half serious when I said, oh, I'll cut ahead because it might take a long time. It did. I'm genuinely surprised. So yeah, after using the P90, I'm not as sold on it. I definitely think it varies on a defense basis. Like, that is insane. And it sounds and looks amazing. So I don't know exactly how I feel. Right. Let's put all of these in here and let's make a... I think it's called a canister. I'm going to look that up because I can't remember the official name of it. So you put those in. It's called... Oh, it's called an abomination. Right. I might not have everything I need. It might be the bars, maybe? That's usually what gets me down. All right, so I've only got 5 of those. Let's make a bunch of those. What is it? Oh, is it the obsidian? Oh, God, I hope it's not the obsidian. Yeah, it's obsidian. Okay, I've got to go mine. Here's my plan for mixing together lava and obsidian. I'm going to make like a little factory like this because I haven't got an area for obsidian. That's why I was like, oh, no. Right, this might work. And it's actually blocked off the Medusa, so I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, look at what she's done to herself. That's it, Medusa. Get slain, you absolute... Whoa! I just phased through it. What? What a great clip. That's basically cheating. Okay, that was strange. So let's grab the rest of this. Oh, no, no. Oh, I forget. I even have the lava charm on. I don't know why I'm, like, so paranoid about getting in the lava now, then. Right, I need to clear this out, so I do need to go into the lava a little bit. All right, can you calm it, Medusas? There is a lot of Medusas. Let me leave. Come on, let me leave. There we go. Okay, we're all good. Right, so let's make it daytime. And we actually have a few goodie bags. I want to check them out, but first I will deposit all of that. I will deposit this stuff. And I just want to check real quick. Miracle fruit, can we make it? No. Abomination, we can make it. Okay, that's cool. I definitely want to make the miracle fruit. I'm not exactly sure when I'll make it. Right, let's check out these goodie bags. 1. Ooh, it's a ghost costume. That's kind of cool. I like that one. 2. I'm not the biggest fan. Leprechaun, yeah, we all know I like that. And then the vampire set. Yeah, that's alright. I don't mind the vampire set. I don't know why, but I'm like really drawn to the leprechaun outfit. Like maybe I found a new place in life that I need to be. But I think it literally is. And I almost tapped out Terraria. And I said this on the first day. I think it's because it looks like Link from Zelda, like classic Link from the original games. Like, it doesn't look as much like a leprechaun. I feel like they snuck it in almost as a alternative to the hero's clothes. Maybe. This is not true. But there is a cool Easter egg with it, actually. It should say, yeah, this is it. I just want to know where the gold at. It's from an old meme that Red loves. So there is a cool fact with it. So let's test out our P90. This might actually be a boss where the P90 completely rules. Or it might completely drool. I don't know. Let's zoom out. And let's kill you. And anyone else around. Cool. Deado. Alright, let's check this out. Buff up. Let's heal up. And we'll begin. There we go. I didn't like it there. Oh, I probably should have this on. Whoa! It's got a smaller one? Oh, that's not fair. Yeah, this is completely different than the last time I faced it. I'm gonna die. I know I am. This has gone terribly. Alright, let's try the Astral Blaster for a little bit. Let's give this a go. I think maybe my initial damage was from just like being bad. I don't know. I think the thing with this you've got to remember is that this is like Queen Bee on steroids. And regular Queen Bee, normal mode, is like a boss on steroids for me. So this is hard. This is a real challenge. Yeah, this is completely besting me. I'm going to have to like spend some time practicing this one. This is our new arc. Ooh. So we're doing a bit of a time skip here because I wanted to farm for a few items, but I didn't want to make you wait until the next episode to give this fight another go. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've actually got all the items I need to refight the boss, but I also went back and looked at some of my older videos with this boss for your tips, so you don't have to leave them today. I can go back and get previous James's tips, and a lot of them are to do with accessories. So I wanted to actually go ahead and make some of the accessories that actually help with this fight. There are two. I think one is called the Dew. So you've got Living Dew and then Honeydew. So this Honeydew will do... That sounds so strange. It says 10% increased damage reduction, plus 5 defense, and increased life regen while in the jungle. Poison and venom immunity. Honey life regen with no speed penalty. Most bee/hornet enemies and projectiles do 25% less damage. So I thought we could take away from our damage for that. And then I'm also going to take away our damage again. I don't know if that's going to, like, you know, handicap the fight or whatever. But I also wanted to make... Oh my god, I can't remember the name of it. What is it called? Let's actually have a little look through. I know it's made using a bazaar, maybe? Yeah, a bazaar. I swear it is. But, oh, it's this. It's the Alchemist Flask. Makes you immune to the plague. So this is good for the fight as well. What have they got on them? Crit chance and damage? Yeah, I'll take that. And then I also need to make some abominations. Abomination. And then we'll go and do this fight like 1 or 2 more times. Because I definitely want to give it a good go before I actually ask all of you for your helping hand. And it's kind of cool having like an archive of videos. It's kind of nice to go back. So I just want to explain something a little bit further. But one of the reasons why I really wanted to try do some real life videos is actually because at the end of every episode, you'll notice that the outro screen has 2 different boxes. One box is for the video I recommend to you, and the other box is for the next episode. But I'm always so unsure what to recommend to people because I've got a channel that basically does serialized content, so I can't recommend episode 16 of a past series. I've got no other videos to recommend here on ChippysCouch. Obviously on Chippy Gaming there's tons, but YouTube doesn't like you linking out to other channels. It wants it all in the same space. So now I actually have some content that I'm proud of that you guys can check out if you want to watch more stuff after a daily episode, because sometimes it doesn't feel like enough. I know that. I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and I definitely feel like that with some people. So, I'm going to buff up. I'm going to open up my goodie bags. Oh, we got the creeper one. Okay. This is kind of cool. Man, my love for... I don't know if you guys remember this. There was a little arc where I was really into Minecraft. It lasted about a week. And then I stopped playing and just haven't played since. Like, the Minecraft server that I've got, it's dormant. Like, it doesn't... it's just... I don't know. I don't know if I'm paying for it or I'm not paying for it. I don't have a clue. Like, genuinely. That's not a joke. Okay. let's begin. I had a Minecraft server with my friend, I should clarify. It wasn't a public one or anything like that. So I extended the arena as well, and I also added a second layer because I think it needed a second layer. I would love it if this was homing, I really would. Okay, I'm going to try not take a bunch of initial damage this time. Because that's what I did last time. I, like, took loads of damage right at the start. That was not a good move. So, yeah, it literally is Queen Bee on drugs. And I need it to back off. It's hardcore Queen Bee. Can you please leave me alone? Like, everything. Like, the way it violently jolts up and down, it's just more intense. I feel like some of those stingers are homing as well. But I definitely feel like some of the accessories we've made have already helped us out a ton. I know making the new arena is helping as well, and not taking some of that initial damage is going to go a long way. But definitely in terms of, like, not getting debuffed, because it's a fight that debuffs you until you are dead. Because I was looking back on the footage that I just recorded, because, you know, sometimes I take a break while I'm recording, and I'll start editing the video before the video's even done. It's how I, like, try and measure how long a video is going to be. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But I was looking back at the footage and I was like, oh, it poisons me a lot. Like, as you can tell, like, I'm taking big damage shots whenever I get hit, but I'm not taking mad damage, if that makes sense. Like, without those two accessories, I feel like this fight would already be over by now. You know, we'd be the ones that are losing as well. So I'm going to be silent. This is clearly a very long fight. I need a little bit more concentration. I do need that mini-map open, but I wish I didn't, because it kind of blocks half the screen. So I think this fight's going to be over in a minute, and that's okay. And I'm going to save my extra summon for tomorrow, because I would love some actual hints at how we can make a weapon that's going to do piercing damage to all of those little critters. So I do need a helping hand, but it's more in terms of, like, weapon recommendation. This thing is still active, but I don't think it's going to come over. Where are you going? Are you going to come up to the service to meet us, or are you going to scarper off like a fool? Yeah, you scarpered off, boy. Run. So that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. So like I mentioned, if you do want to watch my new real-life stuff, there is an annotation at the end of today's video. It would mean a lot to me if you checked it out. Like, stuff, like making new stuff makes me feel creative. Having new stuff be supported makes it even better, truthfully. And the thing is, like, you can get nowhere on YouTube without asking for a little bit of support every now and again. So, that's going to do it. Right. Thank you all for watching, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow at the exact same time. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it. Peace.